So I just got to Toronto and checked into my hotel, and I wanted to show you the room I got from Courtyard Marriott. And this is the view from the window. It's so nice. I'm on the 11th floor. Alright, so I've settled into the hotel and it's really beautiful outside. It's warmer than I thought it would be. I'm going to go and get some food because I'm starving. So I'm going to go head over to Burger Priest and then I'm going to go check out St. Lawrence Market. So let's go see what Toronto has. So one thing that I'm loving about Toronto are the crazy awesome murals they have everywhere. So I'm going to show you this one over here. Okay, 1 second. This one's amazing. It's just so colorful, and the anime characters and the food and everything about it. They're just everywhere. All these murals are just incredible. So, I didn't go to Burger Priest. I ended up at a restaurant called Signs. It's like literally somewhere right down there somewhere in that little street. I went to Signs and it was really cool. I'm so glad I didn't go to Burger Priest or whatever. It's a restaurant run by deaf waiters and bartenders, and they have a little cheat sheet pack where you can either point to the signs or the food or the item or whatever you want, or they have a guide to show you how to do the signal or the American Sign Language signal for the food or the item or whatever, and it was really cool. It's so weird because you can just like go there and it's just like a normal restaurant. Music is playing, TVs are on, and people are talking and everything, and it's just like really nice. But then there's a little added thing to it where you can learn the sign language too if you wanted to, and they actually go up to the table with the hostess who says, "Oh, do you know the deal of the restaurant?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, it's a deaf waiter and everything." And then the waiter is introduced to you through the hostess, and they teach you a few conversational American Sign Language things, and so you can communicate with your waiter. And they have a flip book with pictures to show you how to communicate with your waiter, and just for educational purposes. and they have it in the menu too. It's really cool. You can point to it, or you can try, and your waitress or your waiter helps you to learn the sign language. So that was really neat. And you weren't technically supposed to take pictures or record in the restaurant, but I think I got a few pictures and a few little short video things. But that was a really neat experience, and I've never done that before, gone to a deaf restaurant. I know that there's like a deaf McDonald's, KFC in China somewhere, but I did not expect to find one here in Toronto, so that was out of the blue. That was pretty cool. So I've been walking around trying to find the art gallery, and I found it. I'm waiting for my walking tour to start. We're gonna go to Chinatown and Kensington Market. So I'm just waiting for it to start. It's freezing here. It's so cold. My hands are like ice. It's super cold, and it's really cool seeing all the Asian characters and everything. I'll record the walking tour if I can, but it's so fucking cold.
Chinatown Kensington Market tour. It's a really fun tour that we're going to be doing. We're going to, the first hour I talk a lot about the history and architecture, and then the second half we go and explore Kensington Market, and I show you some of my favorite places. We're going to get a bagel, we're going to get some coffee, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we have two Little Italies, 6 Chinatowns. This is one of 6 Chinatowns that we're going to go to. We have Little India, we have Little Greek Town, we have Little Poland, we have Little Korea, we even have Little Malta, which is just like half of the house. Whatever you're into, we have a Harry Potter cafe if you're into Harry Potter. We have board game cafes as well. We have a cat cafe, where it's the crazy cat lady went out and just threw her cats all around the cafe. And
General bad advice or context-specific bad advice?
He's evolved since last time.
Oh, I promise you, I've been working on this all year. General bad advice. General bad advice. I think, quite frankly, over the last year, there's been a great degree of tension that's built up between the citizenry and the members of our police force, Toronto City Police. My suggestion is, frankly, you can benefit the whole of this city by creating an atmosphere of wonderment and mirth around them. My suggestion is find a beat cop as he's walking his patrol and follow him exactly 15 feet away from him at all times and don't say anything to him. Just stare. Just look at him very intently. Now, you're legally obligated, of course, to give him your name, your birth date, and provide a bit of ID if asked. And, of course, don't be a nuisance, don't break the law, don't be a disturbance of the peace, but follow him. Follow him exactly 15 feet away, and no matter how diligently he presses you for information, say nothing else. I think you'll find this bafflement will lead to a bit of whimsy as far as our police officers go, and it'll improve the whole of the atmosphere in our city overall.
Wow, that was worth $1.
That was some bad advice.
Yeah, that's terrible advice.
I give you that bad advice.
Yeah. There we go.
Jimmy's is a great local coffee shop. We have 4 locations in Toronto, and it's a great place if you want to meet up with friends. A lot of the regulars in this neighborhood, especially, a lot of our locals work in the neighborhood, which is nice. It's really a good place to have a real conversation and experience people in Toronto while having the best coffee around.
So what we do is we make bagels. We put them in honey water, and then they're baked in our wood-burning oven. We have various flavors. We have whole wheat, everything bagels, poppy seed bagels, and our coconut, which is unique but very yummy. Let's see what else.
It's a coconut bagel. There's coconut all over it, toasted.
Mmm.